Welcome back to this video. In this video we are going to learn how to find a smallest number to be multiplied or divided to get a perfect square. So let us take one example here for better understanding of this concept. Suppose we have 1, 2, 5, 8. Okay, it is not a perfect square number, and if the number is not perfect square, then we cannot find square of it. So which is the smallest number to be multiplied or we can divide to make it perfect square? We will learn this. So this can be done with a prime factorization method, and we have already learned about this method, that how to do. So let's do prime factorization for this number. So the least possible number that can divide 1458 is 2 only, as 8 is even, right? So if we will divide 1458 by 2, 7 times 14, 2 times 4 and 9 times 18, right? Now this is an odd number, not going to divide by 2, so let us take 3. So if we will divide it by 3, 2 times 6, 4 times 12 and 3 times 9, right? Now again this is odd number, so 3, 8 times 24, 1 times 1. It is divisible by 3, so 2 times 6 and 7 times 21. Now 3, 9 times is 27, 3 times 3 is 9, again last is 3, right? Now I hope so you have understood what the entire process we have done over here. We have just found the prime factorization of 1448. Now I can write 1458 as prime factors, like 2 into 3 into 3. Just count on all the 3's into 3. If we will count 3, 4, 5, 6, we have 6 3's, so we have written 2, 3, 4th one, 5th and 6th one. Understood? Now we will start pairing up. This is what we have learned in prime factorization method, right? So if we will do pairing, this is one pair, second pair and third pair. Here we don't have any pair for this number 2, right? So there are two ways to make this number perfect square. Either we don't want this 2 or we want one extra 2. Now we want a smallest number to be multiplied to get perfect square. So what we will do? Yes, we will multiply by 2, because in this case we have only one 2. So either we want to make pair of it or we want to remove it. So there are two options. Either we can multiply it or divide it. Now if you don't want this 2, then you have to divide it. So there are two cases. If you want pair of 2, then you need to multiply it by 2, and if you want to remove 2 from these factors, then you have to divide by 2. Clear? In division case, 2 will be completely removed, and to get pair of it, we can easily multiply it by 2. I hope so I am clear till this point. So let's check for both the cases. If we will multiply it by 2, we have to multiply both sides, right? We also have to balance this. So in case of multiplication, multiplying 2, so can we write like this? This was the number for which we have multiplied. Now we are going to copy all the numbers. Clear? If you will see, now we can easily make pair of all, right? Now in the form of square root, if you want to write, okay, let's do it like this. So if you will multiply 2 to the left side also, that for 1458, so it would be like this, like all the factors will be equal to 1458 times 2. Clear? Now, if we will multiply it, we will get our final result as 8 times 2 is 16, carry over 1, 5 times 2 is 10, 11, 1, 4 times 2 is 8, 9 and 2 times 2 is 2. So 2916 we are getting after multiplication, and also this is a perfect square number. I hope so it is clear to you. And if you need to find square root of 2916, then what we can do? We have to pick one number out of each pair. So we can write 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. So total 54 will be our final answer. Now if we will do for our second case, that is to remove this 2 and to divide it, right? So if we want to remove this 2, we are left with all these 3's, right? This we are doing, so we are going to divide 2 to remove it, as we don't want pair, and division will also be done both sides like this. Okay, whatever we are going to do right side, we have to do same thing on left side. So after writing this, we will get this, and let us write all the rest part. So all the 3's, that is your 6 times, right? So if we will make pair and divide 1458 divided by 2, 729, right? And then if we will make pair of it, we are already getting 27. So square root of 729 is 27. Clear? So in this way we will find our smallest number. Now let's see one more example, that is 1620. If we will work on it, as you know, what we are going to do first, we will find prime factorization of this number. If we will do so, as you can see, 1620 is an even number, so taking the smallest possible number to divide, that is 2. So 810 will be your result. Now again it can be divisible by 2. So dividing by 2, we will get 4 times 8, and then we are rest with 10, so we'll add 0, then answer will be 405. Now if you will see the unit digit, there it is 5. So directly we are writing 5. It will be 81, and 81 is divisible by 3, as you know. So it will be 27. 3 times 9 is 27, and 3 times 3 is 9, and 3 ones are 3. Clear? So what are the factors of 1620? So prime factors of 1620 is 2 into 2 into 5. Now if we will count the 3, it is 4. So we will going to write 4 times 3. So it will be like this. Clear how to do? Now second, what we are going to do? Pairing. If we will do pairing, third pair. So we are left with 5. So we don't have any pair of 5, and we have two options. Either we need to remove it or want one extra 5 for the pairing. So if we will multiply it by 5, yes, multiplied by 5, we will get pair and we can solve it. And if we want to remove this, so we have to divide by 5, so that in our prime factors part we are left with all the pairing numbers. I hope you are getting it. Clear? To make pair, we are going to multiply, and to remove the number we will divide. Now let's take the first case. If we are going to multiply it, so we will write like this. We are going to multiply 5 to both the sides to balance it, right? So in such case, we will get all the pairs like we have got for 2 also, that was already 3, and for 5 also. After this, what we are going to do? We will take one number out of each pair,
and we will multiply left hand side to find the square root, right? So what we will get next? We will get 8100 left hand side, and right hand side we have taken out one number from each pair. Clear? So let us write it as square root. So what we will get in last? That 8100 is a square root of 90. How we did that? Like 2 times 3 is 6, 6 times 3 is 18, and 18 times 5 is 90. Clear? So in this way we have found that the smallest number that has to be multiplied to get perfect square number is 5. Now let us see for the second case, that was for our division. In this case we don't want this 5, we need to remove this. So we are going to divide by 5 both the sides. If we will do so, then what we will do? Left side we will divide by 5 and right side we are end up with the pairs. So we'll select one out of each pair and divide left side. So directly we can say that left side will get 3 to 4 and right side is 18. It means that 18 is the square root of 324 and the smallest digit to be divided is 5. In this way we will solve this type of question. I hope so you have understood also.